evening. Welcome back to what was Crooked Fence Farm Highlands. Still is the farm name. We've made a name change to the channel. The channel's now our Scottish Highland Adventure, because this is an adventure. It's a learning adventure. And the whole purpose of this channel for me was to hang on. Everybody wants hay. The purpose of this channel was to share our adventure and help educate people who are interested in the breed. And hopefully through my mistakes, some of y'all won't make the same mistakes. I didn't make bad mistakes, but I did make some. And I'm going to get into that after I get this hay fed, put out. For now, let's feed the cows. Then we're going to cover the topic of registration. I have registered cows out here. Unregistered cows, and I'll show you the difference. It's hard to tell sometimes. And then we're going to cover the difference in the two registries that I know of. The American Highland Cattle Association, which is the national standard or the nationally recognized registry, and then there's the Heartland Highland Cattle Association, which actually was the first one I found and the first one I joined. Cover that. We'll talk about the difference between the two and whether one's better than the other. Maybe I can do it without stepping on anybody's toes. For now, let's make these girls happy. And guys, normally what I would do, especially when it's raining, just set this whole bale over inside this feeder, but oh, so they seem to do better if I shake it off for them, loosen it up. So what I'm doing. And after I shake a bunch of it off, I'll drop the rest of the bale in there. Let's be real. See, that's what they're gonna do. Why do they get to have all the fun? Let's go get one more bell. Behind me. Feel like something's missing. Something was missing me. So, in 2020, well, yeah, in 2020, my wife, back up. 2019. My wife decided she wanted fainting goats, which I said no. And I don't know if you've seen them, but I didn't go very far. Anyhow, her daughter bought her a fainting goat for Christmas that year. So I thought, well, I'm getting cows. Used to have cows. My grandfather had cows. I grew up helping him with cows. So that was my plan. She gets goats, I get cows. And somehow I let her convince me, instead of getting Herefords, which is pole Herefords, which is what I was looking for, to get these cute fuzzy cows. I researched it a little bit, discovered they were the beef breed, which is what I was looking for. And then they had that potential of people wanting them for pets. So there was a market out there. There was a good market. That's about as far as my research went. I found this guy on YouTube. I'm going to say his name right now. I'll do that later. We'll just call him RW. He was raising Highlands, and at the time all his were raised. And he found this place called American Highland Cattle Association for registered cows. And he actually, I watched that video. I actually joined after I found him online, which wasn't really hard. And the next, I guess, quarterly magazine they put out, he had written an article. So, not thinking a whole lot about it, I thought, well, that's my route to go to get registered cows. So I got on their, stayed on their website, read what they had. Somehow, and I really don't remember how, maybe a month or so later, I ran across the American Highland Cattle Association's website. So I thought, if I'm going to do this, that's where I need to go. I just joined both associations. So I did. And not long after that, I had received, I don't remember if it was an email, anyhow, it had to do with the South Central Highland Cattle Association, which is part of the American Highland Cattle Association. So I also joined them. Well, when I got my packet for American Highlands, it had a letter that had gone out before I joined all members, explaining what had happened with the Heartland Highland Cattle Association, because they used to be part of the American Association also. It seems they decided to start their own registry. Now, I don't know why they decided. I can tell you this. The members of the Heartland Highland Association, the members of the American Highland Cattle Association, both have a love and a desire to continue to breed. But the American Highland Cattle Association is the nationally recognized registry for Highlands in the United States. And across the ocean, where the Highlands came from, Heartland is not. marketing for your cattle and for your beef, one is just as good as the other. If you are selling registered cattle, and that's what you want to sell, and that's what you want to raise, which is the direction we're going, the American Highland Cattle Association is the registry you want to purchase from. You want to buy ACA registered cow, heifer, bull, and breed them through natural breeding, AI, embryo transfers, however you want to do it. That's what you want. So, I'm not knocking Harlan. I've met some great people there. Still belong because their sales are closer than anything so far for the American Highland Association. That's usually the sales I go to, and I can buy good American Highland Cattle Association cows there. So I hope that kind of explains some of it without going into tremendous details. If you want details, you can find both of them on the internet. How they register their cattle. So, our newest calf, which I don't see right now, I did earlier, is our first American Highland Cattle Association calf. She will be registered with the American Highland Cattle Association. I have to come up with a name for her. She was U.S.A. star Garth. And yes, Garth will sing to you. I do not see, well, there's Mama right there. There's our newest Mama. I just don't see her baby. Anyhow, I'm going to put this last bell out, and it is time to turn the goats loose, I do believe. Get ready to cook supper. Like I said, time for the goats to come out. Goats, y'all think I can do this without y'all knocking things over? Huh? So this is Greer. This is Highland Cattle number 1. And with her, we bought the black one back there that's laying down with her baby, Sue. They came together. They're not mom and daughter. They just came off the same farm at the same time. Greer, for the most part, looks like a Highland. Maybe not as much as some of the others, but when we bought her, she did. If I comb her hair, she'd look a lot better. She's not registered, neither is Sue. If you see Sue in the summertime, you can tell she's not a Highland. She's a cross with something. And then our third one was Daisy. Daisy's over here somewhere. It's not Daisy. That is Daisy. Daisy's the dun right there that is eating. I don't know. She's either crossed with a shorthorn or a miniature Jersey. I lean more towards the miniature Jersey because of the amount of milk she made. Anyhow, they're not registered, but they're our babies. They're staying here. So if you look out amongst all of these, just looking at them, see if I can get some good pictures of them. It's really hard to tell just by looking which ones are registered and which ones aren't. Of course, I already told y'all the bull's registered, so that would be cheating. Now, I knew I heard some people out in the woods. People, coos, cows. Well, I have to work the next 48 hours starting at 9 o'clock in the morning, but when I come back after my grandson's birthday party, I know I've walked through these once before. I'm going to walk through and show you which ones are ACA registered, which ones are Heartland Highland registered, which ones aren't registered at all, and I'll explain to you what I can do with what I have.